Welcome to the Thomas
and Haley Show by Doing Everything Blind.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Thomas and Haley Show. And, of course, we're your hosts, Thomas and Haley. And, as usual, we have our regular occurring guest, my handsome, lovable, smart, intelligent, and other adjectives I can use, but that will take too long, Chris. He's my fiance, too. So, say hello, babe.
Hello, man. Thanks for the intro. Didn't expect it, but
You're welcome. So today in this episode, we're gonna tell all of you basically the importance and how to do the following. How to basically figure out if someone truly likes you, if they want to be with you, like how to figure it out, how to approach the person, all those lovely things. So Thomas, would you like to start this conversation?
I would love to. All right, so one way you'll know if someone is interested in you romantically is they will want to spend lots of time with you. We're also going to talk about how you will know they're not interested in you romantically. But if someone is romantically interested in you, they'll still want to spend lots of time with you, whether that's virtually or in person. And they will actually make time to spend time with you.
so true.
Now, of course, that doesn't necessarily mean all the time that they have, of course. It'll be like a decent amount of time that they have dedicated to you, specifically.
Uh-huh.
What do you have to say about that, babe?
And one thing is, if they do spend time with you, don't try to control the conversation or everything y'all do.
Right.
Talk about that. Make decisions on that.
And of course, that goes both ways also. So like, you shouldn't control the whole entire conversation, and the person that potentially might like you in a romantic way, they shouldn't do that either.
And if you guys do decide to spend time together in person, there's gonna be different things that the two of you like doing. So compromise. It's all about compromising. Maybe one night or maybe one day go see a movie, and then maybe the next time you guys hang out, if it's in person, maybe
go out to eat
maybe you like going out to eat. Maybe you like going out to eat. So, it's really important to compromise. If you guys are gonna spend time together, then it's really important to compromise about what the both of you want to do and like doing.
Yep.
It is important to compromise, because there are going to be different interests there. There are going to be, you guys are not going to like the same things. Maybe you guys will like a lot of the same things, but it's not going to be, you guys are not going to like all of the same things is what I was trying to say.
You're not going to like everything, right, that each of you may like. Y'all might like some of the same things. You might not like some of the same things.
Right.
Which that is okay.
Right. So I just wanted to put that out there. So if you, it's very important to, to compromise about what you guys want to do together when you guys spend time together in person or virtually.
And ain't always a relationship not gonna always be pink rainbows and bunny rabbits. You gotta be make it work.
Very, very true.
What did you say?
You heard me.
No. I just want you to repeat it because it was funny. What did you say?
I said a relationship's not gonna always be pink rainbows and bunny rabbits.
Pink rainbows and bunny rabbits. I love that. I'll just start using that too.
That's copyrighted.
Darn. That was funny though. I was like, wait a minute, what? But no, seriously though, some of the things that you should consider when it comes to figure out if someone likes you romantically or the other way around is respect the person, compromise with them, and, don't make it all about you. Like,
Right.
also focus on them too.
Because if you make it all about you, that's actually a turnoff.
It is.
Because that just will make the other person believe, like, okay, they don't really seem to care what I like or what I want in this, do they? So,
Yep.
when it comes to all those things, you have to be equal and fair.
Yep.
Now, this is kind of an easy one. Kind of. How do you know if you're, I almost said partner, but how do you know if someone is romantically or is not romantically interested in you? This is kind of an easy one. So if someone's not romantically interested in you, they might brush you off. They might make excuses as to why they don't want to talk to you on the phone, or why they don't want to spend time with you in person, or they might not even respond to you at all, whether that's text messages or calls. So this one's kind of a no-brainer.
Or even the most easier way, they just simply tell you, like, if they realize, like, you're, like, flirting with them or doing, like, the smallest things, they'll most likely tell you, or in some cases they'll tell you, hey, I appreciate the kind gesture, I really do, but respectfully, I don't feel the same way about you, or they're not ready for a relationship, or whatever the reason may be.
And one thing I do want to say is this is important. If you tell the person who you're interested in, and if they say, sorry, I don't feel that way, you have to respect that. As hard as it might be, you have to respect that, because if you don't, your friendship might end with that person. You don't want that. So if they tell you, what is wrong with me today? If they tell you, apparently I can't talk today. If the person tells you, sorry, I'm not interested in you in that way, I don't like you in that way, you have to respect that. I did want to say that.
Because unfortunately that means you're stuck in the friend zone.
Yep. Dun dun dun, the friend.
And one way you could approach it is, if you could tell the person, well, if you ever change your mind, like if you don't know the person at all, and maybe you thought, well, I'm gonna try to get to know this person and see if anything happens romantically. So one way you could approach it is, if you guys aren't friends, if you guys don't know each other at all, maybe you guys have been talking for a short time or whatever, and you come out and you say, I have feelings for you, and if the other person says, I'm sorry, I don't feel the same way, one way you could approach it is, you can say, well, if you ever change your mind, call me or text me, because some people understandably don't want to get stuck in the friend zone.
Right.
So that's another way you can approach it. If you ever change your mind,
then don't worry about it.
Yeah, if you ever change your mind, call me or text me, and there you go.
And as the expression goes, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
Yep, you just have to find the right fish.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you don't get one that's rotted out. In other words, don't get one without a drama.
No, let me ask you first, Chris. Have you ever been in that position where you've told a girl you liked her and she told you, well, sorry, I don't feel that way? And if so, how did you handle it?
Not that I can remember that I've been in that position, because I really don't. Like, back in school, that wasn't a big focus for me back then.
Oh, it wasn't?
Not then. Not until high school, really.
Not until what?
High school.
Oh.
Not until high school, he says.
And what about you?
No, that's actually never happened. Or at least when it comes to, like, me approaching someone and saying I feel this way about them, and then saying, like, I'm sorry, no. It was more of the other way. I'm actually going to say his name because even if I tell this story, he'll say, "Girl, you know that was true," and I'm like, "I know it was." But it's my friend Sharif. We known each other since 2009, and of course there was rumors throughout the whole entire time we've been friends, like, "Oh, like y'all are boyfriend and girlfriend, right?" I'm like, "No." Or he makes it very obvious, which he honestly still does, which is quite hilarious to me, that he likes me. And of course I tell him all the time, like, dude, like, you crack me up because I do appreciate it and all, but you know, it's like in this lifetime, it's probably not, it's probably not gonna happen. Because of course he knows who I'm with. He knows that I'm happy, and of course he knows that when I was in my second relationship, he knew that guy treated me like garbage. So of course he would say things to make me feel better and such, which he did do. So, and also a little side fact: the person he was with at that time, his family hated her. And then they would ask him, "Why are you not with the other girl?" Meaning me. So,
oh wow.
So yeah, that just explains, like, hey, even though that there's a person that they admit they like me, or like indirectly they admit that they like me, and I was like, I just didn't feel the same way about him. I mean, that was an easy situation of, I appreciate it, but I don't feel the same way, or that kind of situation. So that was very easy. It wasn't like a negative response or anything.
Yeah, and that's another thing. That's another thing. If you like someone, but if they're already taken, you have to respect that.
Yeah, which he does.
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm generally.
Yeah, I know you are. I was just saying that since I brought him up. So.
Cool. And if there's anybody in the comments, if you want to comment, about your
experiences of this topic, you can let us know about it. Of course, share what you want to share.
Yeah.
And of course, we will respect what you say and what you don't want to share. We won't, pressure you to say anything that you don't want to say.
Right. So,
there's a lot of crazies and kooks in this world. You got to be careful who you're dealing with when it comes to relationships.
Exactly. And also, if you have any suggestions of topics or questions of what we talked about, or even for previous episodes that you didn't think of until now, you can also leave those in the comments.
Absolutely. So, everybody has a talent. Use that talent and subscribe to...
Excuse me, copyrighted. That's my phrase. Everyone has a talent, and he has skills and talent. That's my phrase. That's copyrighted. But no, that is true though. Even in relationships, everyone has a talent, any type of skills and talent.
And they don't call you a talented HV for nothing. Anyway,
that's right.
Definitely subscribe to my channel, please, and thank you. Doing everything sighted, just kidding. Doing everything blind, and of course,
technology, LVT, and talented HV. Please subscribe to both.
Yeah, and Daniel Sumro Production.
Take care.
Y'all take care.
Bye, guys.
Well, guys, thanks for watching the Thomas and Haley Show. We sure hope you have enjoyed it.
Please like, comment, share, and turn on all notifications for Doing Everything Blind so you will not miss any episodes of the Thomas and Haley Show. And we'll see y'all next time.